rap about the cut. I promise I'm gonna make sure you got likes. Speak up. Speak up.
Now, I see people dragging Young Miami's name on social media after Diddy and Cassie's, name seemed to be trending on social media. We all do know the sensational conversation going on about Cassie popping up with allegations against Diddy. Now, I'm not really excited about how the conversation has been so far, but also I'm not surprised that people be dragging in Young Miami's name inside this conversation. I mean, it's something that I was really expecting. Why are we pretending as if we don't know that Young Miami will not speak about this issue? She won't say anything about it, right? But let's just expand the conversation in a bit. But anyway, let me officially welcome you to our platform. This is the Literary Top in Actions. Just in case you're a new person over here, please. You're live and welcome to our platform. Here we tell you everything Hollywood international stories, okay? So do well to keep yourselves abreast with the latest from the world of art entertainment here on the platform, but you just have to subscribe so you get yourselves abreast with it first. Now, let's just open the conversations because honestly, I'm just getting tired with this Diddy thing. It's just choking my neck and I've really had enough of it. But in the heat of this conversation, looks like people were anticipating to know exactly what Young Miami would also come to say about it, whether to maybe put her husband, under the bus or something, or basically stand beside or behind Cassie as a woman. We didn't see anything like that happen. And this is most shocking thing ever coming from Young Miami. We know her to be very vocal. She speaks on issues. Yes, we know, basically she talks about everything that has to do with women. Now, so fans were left in so much surprise when this issue about, Diddy and Cassie popped up and she remained so quiet for a longer time. It's just recently that she's apparently posted something on her Instagram or something that it's not even addressing anything. It's basically looking as though she just has not heard about the issue. She basically does not want to comment about it. She absolutely does not give a damn about what Diddy has done. And honestly, it's not her fault. Let's just be realistic over here. Diddy is controlling Young Miami just as he did with Cassie. And that's the truth. So if she just comes out to say anything denigrating to Diddy, well, she better be ready to face the consequences. Bear in mind that Diddy is a very deadly person, very, very coercive person, and he's got all the links to make sure that his enemies pay for everything that they do. And so let's not blame. I'm not saying that should be the issue anyway, but looks like that's the thing. Young Miami cannot do anything, and bet you, if this marriage between Young Miami and Diddy should collapse right now, the story we're hearing from Cassie and Diddy right now will not be far from what we're hearing. I mean, basically, it will be a repetitive story. Honestly, that's the case. So Diddy has so many secrets, and I'm sure more women are outside wanting to come out to speak. But guess what? I am super certain that Dude has apparently made sure all these people sign an NDA. So they are not really, I should say, mandated to come out to speak their truth because he basically has made them sign NDA. And that's the same situation Young Miami be battling inside this relationship that she's in with, Diddy. And so I see people dragging Young Miami, come talk about it, come speak about it. Why is she quiet? I'm just laughing in my head. I'm like, y'all just don't know how deadly Diddy is. You just do not know how it feels to be with a mean personality like Diddy. Anyone who really has been molested, in an abusive relationship like what Cassie went through will tell you that it takes time to build up yourself to come out to speak. And that's the truth. People who really have gone through abusive relationship will tell you that it doesn't, when you want to get out from the relationship, it doesn't come so easily. You have to find yourself, find your feet, build enough evidences enough so that when you're coming out to speak about the issue, you know what you're talking about. But this is a smart dude who knows that, well, yes, after the marriage collapses, I'm sure, or I know for a fact that my partner is coming to come out to expose me. And so on that particular note, I have to make sure that my partner signs an NDA. And that's the reason why Young Miami unfortunately cannot come out to talk about the issue. Meanwhile, we all do know how abusive, well, I'm not saying that's a reality because I have not seen it with my physical eyes, but day in, day out, we do see how people come out to paint Diddy as though, you know, I don't know, but what kind of, the police just investigate this man and just drag him to court? What's so special about Diddy? Like, why can't we just let justice speak for people who really have suffered so much in the hands of Diddy? Why can't we just not end this conversation about Diddy this, Diddy that, and till now you're still suspecting Diddy as this, the one person involved into Pax's murder. Till now, we're still mentioning Diddy's name into Pax's murder. Why can't this man's name just go to rest? Not rest as in we should just stop talking about him, but we should make sure that he pays for all the crimes that he has done. Today Diddy this, tomorrow Diddy that, and it's like the police have turned so much imperceptible local eye about this controversy that's happening, or maybe Diddy also is feeding the police. Which is which? Because I'm really surprised. Honestly, I'm really surprised. And let's just stop dragging Young Miami's name in this conversation because she won't say anything. For now, in fact, she wouldn't say anything. So if you're waiting for Young Miami to come out to speak on this issue, I bet you're going to wait for long. But she won't speak about it. It's super sad. And one thing that really saddens my heart is the fact that only few women have come out to speak against what Diddy did to Cassie. Just a few women. Most of these celebrities that are linked to Diddy have silence. Basically, they've just shush. They just don't want to be part of this because they know how Diddy is deadly and very dangerous. And if they're not careful, they could be very, very in a very tight corner. Honestly, that's the reality. That's it. Anyways, let's just go to checking out some reactions and see how also it has been going.
Suing Diddy for $30 million, accusing him of rape, repeated physical abuse. The lawsuit alleges that
when somebody ever come and say he beat hoes up, he do. He'll beat one of y'all hoes up. For talking shit about me. I ain't saying that he beat me up. You think I'm gonna be with a man that be beating me up?
Cassie is suing Diddy for $30 million, accusing him of rape, repeated physical abuse. The lawsuit alleges that throughout the span of their relationship, Cassie was abused and controlled, that Diddy used to ply her with drugs, repeatedly beat her to a savage degree, and force her to have sex with male prostitutes as he watched and recorded.
Y'all, Cassie is suing rapper Diddy for allegedly abusing her while they were together. The lawsuit exposed Diddy for putting hands on Cassie and also SAing her throughout their 11-year relationship. There's a lot of toxicity here because Cassie did not hold back on any evidence of how messed up Diddy really is. But y'all, the situation got even worse because Diddy's current flame, Young Miami, is also reportedly putting her support behind Cassie, and she is now exposing Diddy for also putting hands on her as well. Listen, it looks like Diddy is going to jail because these two women are determined to take him down once and for all.
In the beginning, like the first 3.5 years, he was, the first 3-4 months, he was really nice, but then after that, he started being an asshole. So I say the first 3.5 years, he was mean to me.
So when you say mean, describe it.
He was he was always belittling me. He was mentally, emotionally, and physically me.
So it looks like Diddy's downfall is about to happen, and it looks like it's gonna happen in a big way because he is being exposed for all sorts of stuff. He still has that whole situation with Tupac's murder going on and whatnot, and Cassie just sued him in court, accusing him of DV and SAing her when they were together. And y'all, it's really bad. The court documents even have a trigger warning on the front page, and I think that's enough to tell y'all how truly horrific the situation is. Now, people have always given Diddy's relationship with Cassie a side eye because of the huge power imbalance in the relationship. For one, Cassie was only 19 when Diddy was 37 and they first started dating. Plus, she was signed to his record label Bad Boy Records, so he had a lot of control over her from the very start. And according to several insiders, the relationship was not exactly mutual because Cassie didn't want to date him. But then she felt like she had to because he held her career over her head and threatened to ruin her if she didn't give in. And once they started dating, well, things immediately got toxic because he would put hands on her, torture her emotionally, and all sorts of violent things. According to the lawsuit, Diddy was violent towards her for all 10 years that they were together. And the lawsuit also alleged that he essayed Miss Ventura in her own home after she tried to leave him, often punched, beat, kicked, and stumped on Miss Ventura, resulting in bruises, burst lips, black eyes, and bleeding. Forced Miss Ventura to engage in intimate acts with Mel S.W.